What's going on YouTube? RedBarron 92 here, giving you guys my deck profile. A couple videos ago I said that I would. I was going to wait till after regionals, but it turns out I'm not going. So Blue Balloon so his deck profile will not be up until after regionals, just because that's how it is. Well, right now I'm playing E-Heroes. I'm not playing that Bubble Man beat deck because it loses hard to like Solemn Warning and stuff, and my deck doesn't. I normally can take the Bubble Beat match. It's not hard at all. It just doesn't have enough answers for the right plays. So this is what I've come up with, and it's been working really well for me. So here it is.
Try not to steal it.
Alright, well, we got 3 Neos Alias. Really like the heart and soul of the deck, 1900 beater. It just smacks people in the mouth. They don't really know what to do about it. They don't want to Solemn. It can't be Fiendish Chained. It's good. Double Bubble Man. Like I said, I'm not running the Bubble Beat, but it does have OTK potential, so there's no reason to not run this. And it's a much better card than Ocean right now, because you can special summon it, just drop your hand, special summon it. You can make Utopia, and who cares? If you don't have Blade Armor Ninja, you can make something with it. Double Thunder King. This card, it's not as good as it was in past formats, but still going first turn Thunder King, end your turn with some protection is I don't know. People have a hard time getting around that, and it negates Dolka and Magia, so who really cares what else it can do? That's the main point of it. Double Cyber Dragon. It's a beater.
Them alternate arts.
Yeah, they're nice. They're so nice. But, it's just another beater. You get into a firefight with your opponent, a top decking war, and you top deck Cyber Dragon, you just alright, what you got for me? And it's in there because windups are still being played somewhat. Karakuris are still big where I am. Double Effect Failure. Gotta have the hand traps nowadays. If you don't have hand traps, then you're pretty much losing. And nobody bring up Marcus Henderson, because he is an idiot. I'll beam him up with this any given Sunday.
Or Saturday, whenever.
It doesn't really matter. Any time of the week he can get beamed. Main deck Granbull, if you saw my Tech Choice video, then you know why I play this, because it's good.
I'll actually probably link that video to this.
That's good. Blackwing Gale. I was having kind of some iffy feelings about this, but I guess I played it in the last regional that I played in with this deck, and it was so many opportunities where I just summoned it, half something, and then just swung over it, because they don't have monsters that are bigger than 19, especially after a Gale. And you got Stratos, the Magics, Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm. Staples, gotta have them. You lose if you don't. Double MST. Most anti-meta decks aren't really playing MST or Heavy Storm. Well, I am, because I'm not bad. Double E-Call. You only really need Stratos. I don't go for Bubble Man that often. This just ensures that I can get it to my hand, and if I get into a firefight with somebody, I can drop the E-Call for game or something. Whatever is needed. Double Miracle Fusion. Yeah. It's good. Double Gemini Spark. I only play 2 because 3 is too much, and it's a dead draw late game. I kind of wanted to take 1 out, but I'm not going to. These were 2 mask changes at the last regional that I went to bring out this guy. And they might go back, but I feel more or less like I'm probably going to have to find something else to take out, because this, I don't know, it puts in work, Gemini Spark does, and it doesn't come in hollow, so it does not, which sucks. I don't know why I'm throwing that in there, but I wish it did. Double Super Poly. Wins games, wins matches, windups, Dino Rabbit,
anything but dark decks right now.
Anything but dark, and the 2 most prevalent decks are windups and Rabbit, and it's they go Lagia, and you summon, and you play the Super Poly, and it's alright, it can't be countered, you lose, and I'm going straight for Nova Master, so when I swing over anything else from here on out, I'm going to draw a card, and you can't stop that, so it's good. Pot of Duality. It's Duality. Double Forbidden Lance. A lot of people don't like that, but when you got double MST and Dark Hole, or double Torrential and Dark Hole running around, you Forbidden Lance your own monsters. Like, it makes it so much better because you're only playing 14 monsters in this deck, so you really have to keep them on the field. If you lose control of the game, you lose, period. It doesn't matter what deck you're playing with, and this just ensures that your big monsters can live a little bit longer. It gives you that extra little push that you need. It also stops Hornet, so that's a plus. Now for the traps. The Solemn Brigade, yeah, it's staple, I guess, in my opinion. You gotta have those, or else you gotta get the hell out. Double Skill Drain wrecks the meta completely. Most people would say that I don't like Stratos that much, but I do. It's, I don't know, they think that I'm playing T-King and Double Skill Drain to negate my cards, but they don't realize that Windups and Dino Rabbit and Inzekdors lose to Skill Drain. Like, you set Skill Drain and they go Logia, and then you flip Skill Drain and go Miracle Fusion on them. Like, there's no negating, there's no nothing. All their monsters are vanillas, whereas about 90% of your monsters are vanillas as it is. And it doesn't ever really get in the way with Effect Failure, even though I have them. Like, I just try to burn through Effect Failures faster than I do Skill Drains if I get them. Double D Prism. I really kind of want to play one Compulse, but I don't have a super one. And Double D Prism's alright. I mean, it's tech. And finally, Double Torrential. It's just, it came off the ban list, and having that chance to draw into it one turn sooner, or being able to torrential your opponent's field and then summon your 1900, and they got a top deck and they don't play monsters in the main deck bigger than 1900, it's pretty good. And it happens a lot. Gyarados, Gengar, they're bosses.
They wreck.
This one hits for 30, and this one also hits for 30 with Ice Beam. They got some other effects on there. I've never read them, so yeah. For the side deck, I am playing Chain Disappearance, Wind-Ups, stupid stuff like that. I don't really side it in that much, but it gives me that added oomph where I need it. Double Macro, this just kind of surprises people, but I mean, it's not always going to be on the field, and this hurts Wind-Ups and Inzekdors. This kills Inzekdors. It's just the only card that you really need. Double Vanity's Emptiness, stops Special Summon. A single Compulse because Exceeds are just where it's at right now. Puppet Plant, Sams and Heroes are prevalent in my meta, so Puppet Plant is really good. Double Crow for Wind-Up and Inzekdors. Double Fool, these stop Dino Rabbit, and you can Lance and save it and not kill it like it would Spirit Reaper. Volcanic Queen, because it's Volcanic Queen. Dolka, Logia can't negate it, and you just super poly with it, and it's you lose. Double Smashing and the third MST, these are staples if you're not 100%. Check all the deck lists from the past YCS. For the extra deck, Chimera Tech, main deck Cyber Dragons, why the fuck not? Catastor, Black Rose, Stardust, Mistworm. I go into these a lot more than people would think. Nova Master, only one. You only need one. Tornado, Ab-Zero. I think I've gone into this twice since I've had this deck. I've gone into this once. I need a second one of the Shining. He's really my heart and soul of the deck, but I've only got one. I'm kind of waiting on the reprint. But if you got another Ultra one, hit me up. One Blade Armor Ninja and one Utopia. If you'll count, this whole extra deck is actually 13, I'm debating on which one I want to play one. I'm thinking more or less like a second Utopia and a second The Shining to make it an even 15. But other than that, that's pretty much it. It's all really staple stuff, but it's just really good with the meta right now. So give it a try, I guess.